16 must-watch movies every cat lover will adore. Hey there, fellow movie buffs. Ever curled up on the couch, popcorn in hand, and thought, man, I could really go for a cat movie right now? Oh, come on. Don't pretend it's just me. Whether it's the allure of animated kitties or the charm of real-life feline stars, there's something undeniably captivating about cats on the big screen. From the heartwarming to the downright hilarious, these whiskered wonders have a way of stealing the show. And guess what? I've got a list that's the cat's meow. Ready to dive into a world where felines rule the film reel? Hold onto your tails, 'cause you're in for a perfect treat. Curious? Well, read on and let the feline film fest begin. 1. Garfield. Oh, man. Who doesn't remember the lasagna-loving, Monday-hating, orange tabby cat named Garfield? Created by Jim Davis, this chubby feline has been a staple in many of our childhoods. Did you know that Garfield has been published since 1978 and has been syndicated in roughly 580 newspapers and journals? That's a whole lot of lasagna over the years. Now, the movie adaptation. It's a hoot. Picture this. Garfield's lazy life gets turned upside down when his owner, John, brings home a lovable dog named Odie. Jealousy ensues, and Garfield's mission becomes clear. Get rid of the competition. But, oh boy, when Odie goes missing, our grumpy cat has a change of heart and sets out on a rescue mission. It's a roller coaster of emotions, laughs, and, of course, food. And let's not forget the iconic dance to Hey Mama by the Black Eyed Peas. Classic. 2. The Cat from Outer Space. All right, folks, buckle up for this one. Ever thought about what would happen if a cat from, well, outer space landed on Earth? No? Well, someone did, and voila, we got this gem of a movie. This isn't your average kitty. This one's got some out-of-this-world powers, pun totally intended. The story goes like this. An alien cat named Zooter J5/9 Dork 47 tries saying that 3 times fast. Crash lands on Earth and needs some help fixing his ship. And guess what? The U.S. government is on his tail, intrigued by his collar that has special powers. It's a race against time, filled with laughs, suspense, and some perfect moments. Fun fact, this flick was a hit back in the late 70s. So, if you're into some old-school charm with a feline twist, this one's for you. 3. 9 Lives. Okay, confession time, haven't we all, at some point, wondered what it'd be like to be a cat? Just me? All right then. But for real, 9 Lives takes this concept and runs wild with it. Imagine being a high-powered businessman, not having enough time for your family, and then, bam, you're trapped in the body of a cat. Talk about a reality check. The movie follows Tom Brand, who, after a series of events, and trust me, they're hilarious, finds himself inside the furry body of a cat named Mr. Fuzzy Pants. It's a journey of self-discovery, family, and understanding what truly matters. And hey, between you and me, there's something oddly satisfying about watching a big shot learn life lessons while dealing with a cat's daily shenanigans. 4. Pet Cemetery. All right, switching gears here. For those who love a good chill down their spine, Pet Cemetery is where it's at. Based on Stephen King's novel, this isn't your typical cuddly cat story. Church, the cat in this tale, plays a pivotal role that's both eerie and captivating. The story revolves around the Creed family who moves to a new home, only to discover a mysterious burial ground hidden deep in the woods near their new home. Without giving too much away, let's just say things take a dark turn when tragedy strikes, and the burial ground's sinister powers come into play. Church's transformation in the movie. Absolutely bone-chilling. If you're up for some thrills and feline chills, this one's a must-watch. But maybe keep the lights on, just in case. 5. Puss in Boots. Well, if it isn't the most charming cat in all of fairy tale land. Remember the swashbuckling feline from the Shrek series? Yep, That's the one. Puss in Boots got his very own spin-off, and let me tell ya, it's a wild ride from start to finish. Did you know that Antonio Banderas, the voice behind our beloved Puss, said it was one of his favorite roles ever? And who can blame him? The movie dives deep into Puss's backstory way before he met Shrek and the gang. From his childhood to his adventures with Humpty Dumpty and Kitty Softpaws, it's a roller coaster of emotions, action, and, of course, those irresistible kitty eyes. I mean, come on, who can resist those eyes? Not me, that's for sure. 6. Keanu. Hold on to your hats, folks, 'cause this one's a doozy. Ever thought about what you'd do if a super cute kitten got mixed up with some dangerous gangsters? No? Well, neither did I, but Keanu sure did. This comedy flick stars the hilarious duo Key and Peele, and it's as bonkers as it sounds. When Rel's adorable kitten, Keanu, is kidnapped by a gang, he and his cousin Clarence dive headfirst into the criminal underworld to rescue him. The lengths they go to for this kitten? Absolutely wild. And between you and me, it's a hoot watching these to navigate the gangster life. Fun fact, Keanu was played by 7 different kittens throughout the movie. Talk about star power. 7. The Aristocats. A blast from the past. The Aristocats is one of those timeless classics that never gets old. Set in the heart of Paris, it's a tale of love, adventure, and, of course, jazz-loving cats. Did you know this was the last film project Walt Disney personally approved before his death? Makes it even more special, doesn't it? The story revolves around Duchess and her 3 kittens who are set to inherit a fortune from their owner. But when the butler gets wind of this, he has other plans. It's up to Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat, and his band of jazzy felines to save the day. The music, the animation, the charm, it's all perfect. 8. Oliver Company. Oh, snap. Taking a trip down memory lane with this one? Oliver Company is Disney's take on the classic tale of Oliver Twist, but with a twist. It's set in New York City and Oliver is, wait for it, an adorable orange kitten. Mind blown, right? Oliver teams up with a ragtag group of dogs and embarks on a journey filled with songs, adventures, and some heartwarming moments. The movie's got a killer soundtrack, with Billy Joel lending his voice to one of the characters. And let's not forget the theme of friendship and finding your place in the world. It's a feel-good movie that'll have you humming along in no time. So if you're in the mood for some nostalgia, this one's a must-watch. 9. Cats? Alright, folks, let's dive into the weird, wonderful, and slightly wacky world of cats. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one's a trip. Based on the iconic musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber, this movie adaptation is, well, it's something. Did you know that the Cats musical is the 4th longest-running show in Broadway history? Talk about a legacy. The film is a star-studded affair with the likes of Taylor Swift, Idris Elba, and Judi Dench, all donning a unique CGI fur. The story. It's all about a group of cats called the Jellicles and their quest to ascend to the Heaviside layer for a new life. Sounds trippy, right? It is. But amidst the surreal visuals and toe-tapping numbers, there's a tale of redemption, identity, and the age-old question, what does it mean to be alive? Dive in with an open mind, and who knows, you might just find yourself humming along. 10. Spy Cat. Well, Nelly, ever wondered what your pet cat gets up to when you're not around? Spy Cat takes that concept and cranks it up to 11. This animated gem follows the adventures of Marnie, a house cat who's lived a sheltered life, dreaming of becoming a detective. And guess what? She gets her chance. When a series of mysterious events unfold in her small town, Marnie teams up with a dog, a donkey, and a rooster to crack the case. It's a whirlwind of laughs, suspense, and some heartfelt moments. And here's a fun tidbit. The movie was a massive hit in Germany before making its way to international shores. So, if you're in the mood for some feline detective work with a side of hilarity, this one's a must-watch. 11. Big Hero 6. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Big Hero 6 isn't a cat movie. And you'd be right. And it's a big but it does feature one of the most adorable cats ever. Watch it. Remember the hairy baby scene? Classic. Set in the futuristic city of San Francisco, the movie follows hero Hamada, a young robotics prodigy, as he teams up with an inflatable robot named Baymax to uncover a mystery. It's action-packed, heartwarming, and downright hilarious. And amidst all the high-tech shenanigans, there's Machu, Hero's pudgy cat, stealing scenes and hearts. Fun fact, Moki's design was inspired by real-life squishy cats. So, if you're up for some action, laughs, and a dose of feline cuteness, Big Hero 6 inches is the way to go. 12. Stuart Little. Oh, snap! Dive into the world of Stuart Little, where the line between humans and animals gets delightfully blurry. Remember the adorable white mouse who's adopted by the Little family and goes on some wild adventures in the big city? Yep, that's Stuart. But hey, let's not forget about Snowbell, the family's white Persian cat. Now, there's a character with some serious depth. At first, Snowbell is, well, not too thrilled about having a mouse as a brother. I mean, can you blame him? It's like a cat's worst nightmare come true. But as the story unfolds, Snowbell undergoes a transformation that's both heartwarming and hilarious. Did you know that Stuart Little was such a hit that it raked in nearly $300 million worldwide? Talk about making a big splash. The dynamic between Stuart and Snowbell is pure gold. From their initial rivalry to their budding friendship, it's a roller coaster of emotions. And the dialogue, priceless. You spit Stuart out this instant, Snowbell? Spit him right out. Classic. 13. The Cat in the Hat. Ah, Dr. Seuss. Who could ever forget the whimsical world he created? And smack dab in the middle of it is the Cat in the Hat. This mischievous feline, with his iconic striped hat, is nothing short of legendary. Did you know that this book has been translated into over 20 languages? Talk about worldwide fame. The movie adaptation. Oh boy, it's a roller coaster. Picture this, two kids home alone on a rainy day, bored out of their minds. Enter the cat with his wild antics and zany ideas, turning their mundane day into an unforgettable adventure. And let's not forget Thing 1 and Thing 2, the dynamic duo causing chaos at every turn. It's a whirlwind of fun, laughter, and some valuable life lessons. If you're looking for a trip down memory lane with a side of hilarity, this one's a must-watch. 14. Banjo the Woodpile Cat. Now here's a hidden gem. Banjo the Woodpile Cat might not be as famous as some of the other titles on this list, but trust me, it's a heartwarming treat. Set in the 1940s, it tells the tale of Banjo, a mischievous kitten with a penchant for trouble. After one too many escapades, Banjo decides to run away from his farm home, only to find himself lost in the bustling city. It's a tale of adventure, friendship, and the age-old saying, there's no place like home. The animation, top-notch, with a nostalgic charm that'll tug at your heartstrings. And here's a fun tidbit. The movie was a passion project by Don Bluth, the genius behind classics like Anastasia and The Land Before Time. So, if you're in the mood for a heartwarming tale with some old-school animation charm, give this one a whirl. 15. The Three Lives of Thomasina. Oh, the feels. The Three Lives of Thomasina is one of those movies that'll have you reaching for the tissues. Set in the picturesque Scottish Highlands, it's a tale of love, loss, and the magical bond between a girl and her cat. Thomasina, the titular cat, shares a unique bond with her young owner, Mary. But tragedy strikes, and Thomasina finds herself on a journey through her three lives, exploring the realms of life, death, and everything in between. It's a poignant tale that delves deep into the concept of reincarnation and the unbreakable bond between pets and their owners. And here's a little nugget of info. The movie was a massive hit back in the 60s, winning hearts worldwide. So if you're up for a tearjerker with a feline twist, this one's a must-watch. 16. The Lion King. The Lion King. Just hearing the name sends shivers down my spine. Who could ever forget the epic tale of Simba, the young lion prince, as he embarks on a journey of self-discovery? But hey, while it's primarily about lions, any feline fan would be remiss to skip this masterpiece. Set in the majestic Pride lands of Africa, the story is a whirlwind of love, betrayal, and redemption. And the music. Oh boy, it's the stuff of legends. Did you know that The Lion King is one of the highest-grossing animated films of all time, earning over $968 million worldwide? That's a whole lot of love for our feline friends. From the iconic opening scene with the circle of life playing in the background to the heart-wrenching moment when Mufasa. Well, you know, it's a roller coaster of emotions. And the dialogue. Iconic. Remember who you are, Mufasa's ghostly voice echoes, sending chills down our spines. If you're looking for a cinematic experience that'll tug at your heartstrings and make you roar with pride, The Lion King is where it's at.